precious souls. Welcome to our happy space. Let's find out what your soul has to tell you today. Calling in your higher self, guardian angels, under the protection of Archangel Michael. Let's see what messages come through. Some of you are starting wow. You're just starting like this brand new timeline. I see this innocent child going into the rainbow forest and saying, I don't know what awaits me, but this is going to be better than where I was. That's what I'm feeling coming through. Oh, it's kind of exciting. It's like an amusement park times, like, you know, on steroids. Like, what do I do first? What's coming? I just feel this kind of an energy coming through. Wow, it's beautiful. I just saw a rose, like all the beautiful petals finally opening up to feel the sunshine, bathing in the sunshine for the first time. Oh my gosh, you guys, the collective I'm speaking to, you signed up for a really interesting journey in this life. You are healing, deep healing, but you're starting to come out of the end of it, okay? The deep healing. It's like you're finally allowing yourself to be vulnerable and open up that Band-Aid and letting the sunlight in. That's what that is. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. You've spent your entire life battling generational cycles and curses and every kind of challenge imaginable. You knew you could do it, though. You knew you could do it. It's like you've been here so many times. You knew that you wanted to put as much on your plate as you could because you don't want to come back to this school again. I think this is it. This is your final life. This is your final round. I don't think you want to reincarnate and come back here to this place again. So you're doing it big. That's why you're making the most out of every ordinary experience. It's like just taking it all in, like the rose that's like catching the sunlight on her petals. You're making every ordinary moment an extraordinary one. And it's because you finally allowed yourself to see the truth, what all this was for, all of these challenges. You could see the lessons because you were pattern recognition. It's like, this keeps happening. Boom, you change the pattern. You change how you handle it. You change how you control your own emotions. And then boom, you were starting to, I'm hearing like flip through these cycles like crazy. You could see them. Bam, done. Bam, done. And you went through this massive healing, especially over the last 2 to 3 years, I'm hearing, like a lot of deep healing. And now all the Band-Aids are off and you're just kind of allowing the sun to do its thing, to nurture you. Subconsciously, you're comparing. I think maybe you're comparing your own healing journey with others is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you know deep down inside, even though you're doing this, you know deep down inside there's no comparison. Everybody's on their own journey at different wavelengths, and everybody's truth is their own. A leaf just fell. Make a wish, I heard. Make a wish. Did you know that if you catch a leaf while it falls off a tree and it blows and you catch it, your wish comes true? I used to spend a lot of years, especially in the autumn, underneath the trees going, let me catch one, let me catch one. There's something about a wish coming true. Yeah. So like right now, you're going through some kind of pulling all the rest of the sorrow, right? The last of it. It's like you're pulling out the tar, the gook. And you're comparing, where am I? Am I doing this fast enough? Can I pull it out faster? But it's a journey that there's no such thing as time. Another leaf just fell. You're not missing out. Another leaf just fell. This is uncanny. I think it's this heat wave. So your outside environment has been lighting a fire under you, kind of like the elites in this world, lighting everything on fire so none of us can go out and be a part of nature, right? They all want us inside. It's just like the old shot that we got, right? Everybody can see that in the big picture. But you're finally seeing how much there was trickery, how much you fell for, and you've got to forgive yourself. This was part of the journey. You came here and put all this, a beautiful butterfly, oh my gosh, just landed on the grass, brown with brilliant white stripes. Oh, she's beautiful. Wow. It's one of my ancestors. I could just feel it come through. Sorry, guys. I was meant to see that. Transformative flight. You're in transformative flight. She's drying her wings, okay? You were meant to go through the struggle of the cocoon, okay? Pretty much liquefying yourself and then coming out, and now you're just getting that first chance at your wings, and you're already condemning yourself. You needed to go through that difficult, painful, experience of being in that cocoon in order to feel the freedom of flight. So there is no timing. There is no right or wrong. It takes as long as it takes. But the further you're held back or pulled back, the further you're going to go. That little one just flew off over by my other roses. You have the freedom. And just recently you started to learn what it is to be receptive, what it is to chill out. It's not about chasing and working, chasing. Sometimes it's about chill out. Get in the cocoon. Let nature take its course. Let things happen naturally. The more you fight it, the longer it takes. Like watching a boiled pot of water I'm seeing. Wow. Okay, sorry. I'm just getting channel messages after channel messages because I saw actual hummingbirds looking at the old feeder, and I knew that they needed new feeders, new fluid. So I went in and I boiled water this morning and made some more nectar, right? 1 part sugar, 4 parts water, in case you want to know. Anyways, I made 2 more, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing butterflies come around. This is very important. I just need to speak sometimes when I'm getting, because some of you know how this resonates with you. So they told me to take this one, which is strange, in the near future, right? So long as we allow ourselves to heal and be vulnerable and get the most. What if this is the very last? Oh, that's deep. Okay. You need to get out of your head. So in the near future, you're going to break, I'm hearing, this pattern of constantly overthinking and fighting with your ego. Because here's what I meant to share with you guys. And I remember this when my dad was, when it was getting near the end of his time on this planet. And I remember thinking, oh no, had I have known that was his last Father's Day celebration, I would have done a little more. Had I known that that was the last time we go, out fishing, I would have done more. And these things, I meant to share them with you. Quit overthinking it. Instead, no regret. And I feel like this is you right now. You're getting the most out of every experience, making each thing count. Because I think this will be the last time that you're ever this exact age, because you're not coming back. You don't want to reincarnate. This will be the last June, July, August, September. You act like it'll be your last. So instead of complaining about the bugs, you're just partaking in it, going, what if the rest of my life it's always winter? What if the rest of my life it's always summer and I don't get the snow? What if the rest of my life I don't get another Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday, Christmas, whatever it is that you celebrate? What? And I think you're getting the ultimate most out of every single experience because you're not coming back. And what this is going to do, this challenge for you to really do that more and more, it's not only going to heal you, your mind is not going to have, you're going to have full control over your mind, your ego, and your emotions moving forward as a result, because you're just going to get the joy of everything, even the difficulties. You're going to say, this might be the last time. It's like after you've learned to ride a bike, and the training wheels are gone, you're not going to put training wheels back on a bike again. Every single moment and phase in our life is a brand new beginning and an end. And you don't get to be 7 years old again, 6 years old again, this age again. You will never be as young as you are this second, and this second, and this second. You remember when we used to be hard on ourselves and we look back now and we're like, wow, I look back and I used to think, so many negative thoughts on my healing journey about myself, because people and just the dynamics and the things I had to learn, right? Things I had to overcome. But I look back and I go, wow, I used to sing like an angel. Wow, I used to look like an angel. And I think, what's not to say a year from now, I'm not going to look back and say, wow, I used to. So when are we going to finally enjoy it fully? So this is your challenge, and it's what you're starting to do. I feel like you're starting to do this because you're not coming back. So if this is your last journey on this planet, what do you want to do while you still have physical touch, all your senses? What do you want to do? Okay, energy right now, you're still compromising yourself a little bit, and that's why you're being called to stop and enjoy the ride. Are you still in the rat race where you're like programmed that you need to go to specific jobs, be with specific people, be this kind of a person, keep yourself small, do the work for others, carry their karma too? No more compromise. This is your last journey. The only one you will be answering to in judgment after it's done, when you take your last breath and cross over, is yourself. Is your future self going to be satisfied with how much you've allowed yourself to be completely authentic? Enjoy every single aspect of yourself. Try and make mistakes and learn the things that you always wanted to learn. Is your future self going to be happy? Or are you still trying to be something for everybody else? Let's ask ourselves that question. But right now, Spirit says, direct message from Spirit is, get out there and make the most out of every experience. I can't make this up, guys. Make the most out of every experience. This woman's out hugging a tree. And she, by doing this, by feeling the love from the tree and giving the love from the tree, appreciating all the time it took to get to that point. That tree, it took a long time to grow to that point. And the natural beauty and uniqueness of the tree and the fact that it cleans our air. This woman is getting the most out of it, experiencing the depth of it. And guess what? Now what are they trying to do? Keep you from going. You get a $25,000 fine now in Nova Scotia, Canada, if you go on the walking trails, because they're saying they're all catching fire and someone might smoke. It's literally, they're trying to keep us from nature. It's just the same as the shot that they did, right? See the big picture, guys. They're trying to get us in these, stay indoors, right? Don't talk to each other. Don't commune with nature, as the bird sings. Get out there and enjoy it. Get out there and enjoy all of it. This is yours. It's free, and you are a free soul. Get out there and savor it all while you can at this time. It's your gift. It's your blessing. It is something for you from the divine. That is their message to you direct from Spirit. Let's find out what it is you desire, but you're denying yourself. What are you standing in the way of? Because the only limits we have are what we put on ourselves. And yeah, we've got to take accountability for that. How are we limiting ourselves? How are we limiting ourselves, Spirit? Something about waves. Waves. Wind, waves. We're not allowing ourselves to flow with the winds of change. That's what's coming through. Yes. And celebrate. See, even in the massive storm, which there's one brewing now, right? One of these, the cloud seeding, they're just like, they're baking us. But anyway, I'm still celebrating. I'm the one also out in the yard celebrating in the rainstorm. And I hope you are too, because this is something you seem to be wanting, but are stopping yourself. Like you need a reason to celebrate. No, you don't. You can celebrate every single moment. Do it all alone if you want. Go dance in the yard in your bare feet, and when it's pouring rain, splash. It feels so good. Remember when we were kids, we'd splash and make mud puddles? Why aren't you? You're the only one standing in your way. Oh, they told me to take these. I forgot they jumped them out. Exactly what I needed, 2 of them. Okay, so the key, they gave me 2. Embrace the change because it's for you. Everything is shifting for you, okay? This is to align you with what your deepest desires are. So don't fight it. Don't fight it. Align yourself with your mind and heart. Remember the mind card? By doing so and not allowing your ego to run you, not allowing fears and insecurities that were projected on you by others and what we've picked up along the way. Let's call it a dust mop, all right? Like, those, what is it, a Swiffer? Am I allowed to say a brand name? It's not like I get paid to say it, but, a dust mop. We're picking up crap all along the way. When are you going to, flick it off, vacuum it off, dust it off, clean it off, and allow your heart to have a say? Your heart, this is where your soul is, okay? Your heart space. Keep it open. Don't allow anybody to darken your heart, okay? Keep that heart space open. And when fears and insecurities, jealousy, envy, greed, any of that comes through, remind yourself, let's go back to the heart. There's more than enough for everybody. And no one is any better than anybody. We're all on our healing journey. We're all taking steps as they are presented to us. Okay? Not faster, not slower. You can trust in your heart, your feeling center, These are not just emotions. When people avoid their emotions, they're avoiding their compass. This is where all the answers are. If something feels good, yeah, no, it's for you. If it doesn't feel good, it's not for you. The brain will go, wait, we were taught this. It's like, no, that's programming. Okay, so go with the change. You're reprogramming. You are rewiring that beautiful brain of yours. You can make it work for you, okay? You can make it work for you instead of against you. You are not a slave to your emotions. You're not a slave to your ego. You can see your shadows. You can give them a hug. They need to be seen and heard. Wonderful, because they're also protecting us, right? But we can also feel our way through. If something is for us, even if it doesn't agree with anybody in our circle, we're still going to do it. We're going to honor ourselves. If we want to celebrate, we're going to celebrate. If we want to go trail hiking in Nova Scotia, we're going to do it. No one's going to stop us. This is free will. It is our birthright to do as we please. Yes, I'm sure there are those that are starting to see that the conspiracy theorists were actually just evolved beings here on Earth, right? So maybe it's time to not follow the old ways and reprogram. No longer compromising who you are and what you know to be true in your heart. You know better. So embrace this change. This change is happening for you, sunshine. For you. What's at the bottom? I'm just curious. No more wearing a mask to appease others. No more stifling that beautiful light inside. No more second guessing who you are. If you feel this is you, it is you. You don't need to be anything you're not. You don't need to wear the mask, because how are the right people going to find you that are meant to be in your life? Think about it, right? You got to be you. Speak your truth. Be your truth. If you want to go in the middle of the street or a mall and dance around and celebrate, do it. Hey, that kind of stuff is contagious, and it's the right kind of contagion. Yeah, all right. Plant those seeds. Keep going, guys. If you get called to have a personal reading, you'll know how to find me. All my information's always in the description of my videos, so it's pretty easy. Take care and keep shining.